This is Paranormal Short Session 6 by Keith Evans at the Crawfordville Cemetery in Crawfordville, Florida. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of November, 2023. I'm in front of two of the tombstones with the last name Walker. They're very hard for me to read. So the last name is coming in loud and clear, but trying to see the first names is next to impossible. So, for the Walkers and respect for them, since I can't read the names, I'll just say the Walker tombstones. I've been using my thermal imager, and I have not picked up any unexplained cold areas or unexplained warmer areas. We're in the shade right now because that's where I like to be. Even though it's November, it's still right warm outside. So, I'll give you a view from the front and a view from the back, and I'll also take the thermal imager to the back. Sometimes you press the wrong button and wants you to save a picture, so and you're saving it to Flare, not to any of my storage facilities, so just got to click my way through that. Now this is the back. I don't see any unexplained warm or cool areas. For those of you that's not familiar with the flare, the unexplained core areas could be explained by maybe a ghost or spirit, or maybe thousands of ghosts or spirits, like in a stadium, drawing out all the energy from the environment, creating a cold spot. I have no idea how many it would take. May take more than one. So, anyway, you can see where the vegetation is wet, building up around the edge. It's kind of give you that dark edge or dark purple at the bottom. And that's just the wet vegetation along here. So, all right, let me get back to the front. I'll give you a side view. Now, these tombstones are kind of interesting, the way they kind of slope off. Kind of have like a peak on each side, and they slope off. There's one base for two. And then in the middle, in most cases, this would be a going out on a limb, but like a husband and wife. You see the vase had been cracked at one time. Somebody repaired it. Thanks to whoever repaired it. All right. Excuse me, that's me coughing. It's not paranormal. Sorry about that. All right, let's go back. We also got some footstones here. Let's zero in on the footstone. There it is. Of course, they're in the shade too, so I don't see anything abnormal there. Let's go to this footstone. There's a footstone for each grave. Don't see anything. The vegetation near the bottom around there is kind of wet, so that's going to come in like a darker purple. Same way with on this side. The vegetation around it at the bottom is wet. This big tree here gives you some shade. And we also have a couple palm trees giving us shade. And then this very spread out smaller tree gives you lots of shade. That's me coughing. It's not paranormal. All right, let's take a look one more time. I had asked the ghosts and spirits if they could withdraw energy from the environment, creating a cold spot, but they might actually do it where the area is already cool, and you're not going to notice it. You can see that whole area there is cool. They'd have to do it like out here someplace where there's, lots of sunshine, which is kind of far from us. All right, I think that's going to be enough for the Flare C5 thermal camera for today. and we're going to work on the obelisk 5B. If you're not familiar with the obelisk 5B, theoretically, the ghosts of spirits can use their energy to choose words from the obelisk 5B. And I've already asked a couple questions before I get into that. I always let the ghosts of spirits know that I'm going to be using this on Instagram, the promos on Instagram, Facebook, and the entirety of the Paranormal Short Session 6 will be on my YouTube TV channel. So it's called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. The questions I've asked today of the walkers would be, what is your name?